time. Is he back already?
Yeah, that's me. Kaiba, I am not going to leave you here alone with these people after you insulted those champions.
So Kaiba went around insulting
The
the champions?
stage was so much better a few seconds ago.
You may insult them, but they have more courage and belief in the
It's the
heart
only
of the
story I could
cards than
find in
you
this
ever
thing. In the
will.
original, I couldn't find
I
it.
will
They
do
had
what I
to cut
must
that out.
for these prestigious duelists. I challenge you to a duel.
Why
So
else
it's gonna
do you
intersect the
think
story
I'm here,
parts in
Yugi?
between. By the request of everyone and their bloody mothers, Kaiba versus Yugi. I first thought people were talking about the 2016 version, but no, they had a rematch of the scripted duel. Of course they did. You get even more original series support, though at the very least it wasn't my prediction of Rebecca Hopkins versus Johnny Steps. So I guess if there's any pluses, it's that. Also, if you're looking for a version with any story involved in it, I can't find one. I can find one that's dubbed in Berlin or Spanish, but no. So it's probably just the usual, hey Yugi, I want to fight you. Okay, go.
Then I'll send the white stone of legend to my graveyard.
It's not like these world championships are very big on story anyway.
The white stone of legend activates, and it's sent to the graveyard. I get to add a blue eyes white dragon to my hand.
Oh boy. Over the record, I'm impressed by how big the stage is.
And you've already managed to add a blue eyes white dragon to your hand.
I try to remember Yugi versus Yusei, and now look at it now.
If you're impressed
How times have changed.
You're going to be blown away by the next turn. Next, I activate Trade-In. I discard the Blue Eyes White Dragon in my hand and draw 2 more cards from my deck. Now I
still love Dan Green's hair. It's so... It sounds like something that's ripped right out of an anime as is.
Are you stunned by how handsome this monster is? Or maybe you're just left speechless by Kaiba Man's awesome sense of style.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Get your last look in, because
I imagine it now. The next Dark Magician support will have Yugi Boy.
I tribute Kaiba Man to summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from my hand.
Okay. That was great. Gives us some character.
It's only the first turn, and you already have a Blue Eyes on the field.
Correct.
That's right, Yugi. And if one Blue Eyes White Dragon worries you, what chances do you have against 2? I activate Silver's Cry. This card lets me special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon back from the graveyard. Take flight, my second Blue Eyes White Dragon.
2 Blue Eyes White Dragons?
And I'm not finished yet.
Oh boy.
I set 1 card face down and then enter my end phase.
Since the White Stone of Ancients effect activates.
The effect of the White Stone of Ancients activates. Since I discarded it earlier in my turn, I can special summon my 3rd Blue Eyes White Dragon from my deck.
All 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons.
Is this familiar to you, Yugi? The sight of my 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons staring you down?
Maybe.
It's been way too long, but now I have you right where I want you. It's your move.
I draw. First, I activate Pot of Greed.
You'll never guess what this card does.
This card lets me draw 2 cards from my deck. I've drawn Water Pawn.
Wait, what?
I activate Water Pawn's effect to special summon to the field, but it won't be staying there for long. I tribute Water Pawn to summon the Dark Magician Girl.
Nice.
I feel bad for her. She's no match for my dragons.
She's not alone.
Time to enlist some help. I activate Sage's Stone. Since Dark Magician Girl is on my field, this card lets me special summon the Dark Magician from my deck.
Oh boy.
You think
Yay, I
Dark
guess,
Magician
apparently.
will save you?
Maybe not alone, but with Dark Magician Girl on my field alongside it, I have everything I
This
need.
proves how numb people are to Yugi versus Kaiba now. Like this, Yugi,
Now,
he's summoning
I
Dark
activate
Magician
my
and Blue Eye,
spell
but summoning
Dark
Blue Eye used to get a
Burning
pop.
Magic.
Nowadays, just like, yay, I guess.
Dark burning magic.
What's that
I
card
can
do?
use this spell card only while Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl are on my
Oh
field.
dear God.
But since they are, my Dark Burning Magic destroys all cards on your field.
Nice.
Away! You're finished. My Dark Burning Magic will annihilate every single card on your field.
Turns out Kaiba
Can't
said
be
waking the
happening.
dragon.
I'm disappointed,
No,
Kaiba.
last turn.
You thoughtlessly filled your field with everything you could amass.
And now they're playing Duel Links
To
music.
my Dark Burning Magic spell card, and now you're left with nothing to defend your life points against the attack from my magician.
Kaiba has Blue
Dark
Eyes White
Magician
Battle
and
Fader.
Dark Magician Girl, attack Kaiba's life points directly and end this duel.
Well, that was short, everybody. Let's go
Double
home.
Dark Magic attack.
What? What's up?
You didn't think I'd go down that easily, did you?
Maybe?
I always have a backup plan. I will have my revenge, Yugi, and my comeback begins with this card. Goddess of Sweet
Oh,
Revenge.
what? Why do you have that card?
Since I have no other cards left on the field or in my hand, I discard Goddess of Sweet Revenge to destroy all cards on your field.
Oh no!
Guess I really shouldn't be too shocked by Kaiba having a fairy-type
Both of your
monster.
magicians are destroyed,
After all, his original
along
deck
with
is
your
full of just a
base
bunch of
down
what the
cards.
fudge cards. But then again, that was early Yu-Gi-Oh! In a nutshell.
My Goddess of Sweet Revenge lets me special
I don't recognize that
summon any monster
spell
from
card. Probably
my
like
deck.
Dark Magic Illusion
I
or something like
special
that.
summon Deep Eyes White Dragon.
Uh-oh.
If I summon Deep Eyes White Dragon, it gains the attack points of any dragon.
At least it's
in
not doing
my
the burn
graveyard.
effect.
Since my Blue Eyes White Dragon is in my graveyard, my Deep Eyes has 3,000 attack points. Revenge is
And according to
so
Duolog,
sweet,
that's one of the
isn't it?
worst Blue Eye
Now
supports.
your field is empty, and I have the strongest monster. Once
Well, that's
more.
just his opinion.
My field may be empty at the moment, but it won't be for long. When you use the effect of your Goddess of Sweet Revenge,
Your goodness of sweet
you
revenge.
destroyed my Chaos Scepter Blast.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that
Go on.
means my Chaos Scepter Blast's effect activates.
No, it has a floating effect.
If it's destroyed, I get to special summon a Dark Magician of Chaos from my deck. Come forth, Dark Magician of Chaos!
Nice. See, that got
My
a pop.
Dark Magician of Chaos has 2,800 attack points and an incredible effect. When it's summoned, I get to add any spell card from my
I'm actually using the
graveyard to my
pre-errata
hand.
effect.
I'll return Pot of Greed to my hand.
Huh. Can't say I blame you.
Your Dark Magicians of Chaos is still no match for my dragon.
Next, I'll activate
Never underestimate the
Pot
power
Greed
of
to draw two
D-Mock.
cards. I set one card face down, and then my turn.
I wonder what that card could be.
It's my turn. I draw.
Joke's on us, it's negate attack.
I activate Card of Demise.
Uh-oh. This is gonna be the anime effect. You just know it.
Now I draw until I have 5 cards
Yep.
in my hand. As long as I discarded my hand in 5 turns. But there's no way this duel will last that long, Yugi.
Kaiba, we still
I'll
have
beat
almost
you
40
well
minutes left in
before
the
that
episode.
We'll see about that.
Next, I activate
But you didn't
the
know that at
effect
the
of
time.
White Stone of Ancients.
Or maybe you
I
did. Stone
banish
probably
it
told
from
him.
my graveyard. I get to add a Blue Eyes White Dragon from my graveyard to my hand.
He picks the one that Deep Eyes bounced off of, so now the attack goes to
Now
0.
I
I
reveal
wish that was how
the
it worked
Blue
at this
Eyes
moment,
White
but no.
Dragon from my hand to special
Then again, that would be
Blue
terrible.
Eyes Alternative White Dragon.
Uh-oh.
I can't special summon Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon from my hand simply by revealing a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Plus, my Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon has a special effect. Once per turn, I can control and destroy it. I'll activate my dragon's effect to destroy your Dark Magician of Chaos.
Not so fast, Kaiba. When you target a spellcaster on my field with a card effect, I get to special summon Palladium Oracle Mana from my hand.
Oh, that's the, Mahad
Come forth,
counterpoint.
Palladium Oracle Mana. As long as
That's
Palladium
the
Oracle
Dark
Mana
Magician
is
Girl
on
version.
my field, my level 7 or higher
I would not
spellcaster
remember
can't be
Mahad if it
destroyed by
wasn't
card
for the
effects.
card
That
based
means
off of it.
my Dark Magician of Chaos.
And I literally can't remember Mana except for this card.
For now, but I'm not finished.
All I remember is Kisara because she had an actual story. Well, I guess Mahag had a decent one, I guess, but Mana was just kind of there. Not a bad character, just there. It's like a Shizu. She's nice, but who cares? Uh-oh. By the way, King of D has to be one of my favorite cards because I'm gonna friggin' rock out to a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon guitar. Fuck yeah. It's so stupid, it's awesome. I love how it's slowly becoming from a flute master to a guitar master. Where's the drum solo? It's gonna be a one-man band.
Special summon 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons back to the field.
No.
Now it's time to battle. Blue Eyes Deep Dragon, attack and destroy Yugi's Dark Magician of Chaos.
I activate my trap card, Mirror Force.
Oh boy. And Kaiba's face is like, uh-oh.
Your monster's attack is reflected right back at you. All of your monsters are now destroyed.
Not so fast, Yugi. I guess you didn't see the card I discarded when I activated the King of Dragons effect.
No, I didn't.
The card I discarded
that's right.
was
Frickin'
Return of the Dragon Lords.
And do its effect, it can protect every dragon.
I can activate from the graveyard anytime.
There's something I easily forget.
My dragons would be destroyed.
There's something I easily forget because it's just such a simple colon.
Return of the Dragon Lords from my graveyard to protect them. I'll use its effect to protect all of the dragons on my field.
Yugi's like, God damn it. Oh, me damn it.
Dragon. It's destroyed by your Mirror Force, but the rest of my monsters are safe.
This reminds me of like in the battle in the Colosseum one where Yugi activates some anime-only trap card that destroys Lord of Dragons.
I activate Dragon Revival Rhapsody. That means your life points are safe. But I can't say the same for your magician. Your Dark Magician of Chaos is destroyed.
You know,
when my Dark Magician of Chaos leaves the field,
it's banished.
Now, Blue Eyes White Dragon, destroy Palladium Oracle Mana, White Lightning Attack! Your Palladium Oracle Mana is destroyed.
That means her effect activates.
Of course.
If she's destroyed by battle or by card effect, I get to special summon Dark Magician Girl from my hand, deck, or graveyard. Come forth, Dark Magician Girl!
Well, we're not taking any battle damage, so might as well be in attack mode.
My second Blue Eyes White Dragon still hasn't attacked.
He said in attack mode.
Your Dark Magician Girl is destroyed. You have nothing left on your field.
Well, I guess it was going to go to the graveyard anyway. It doesn't really matter.
Face down and end.
Plus, it's not like he was going to take battle damage anyway. Probably just force from habit.
It's your move.
I draw. First, I activate Dark Magic Veil.
Oh boy.
By
Nice.
giving up 1,000 life points, I can special
He should have had that one woman being like, Yugi 3,000, Kaiba 4,000. Ugh.
Return to my field.
The early days
Dark
were rough.
Magician. Next, I activate my spell card, Bond between Teacher and Student.
Wait, they made that card?
Now that the teacher is on the field, his student will follow.
This thing was from Bonds Beyond Time.
This card lets me special summon the Dark Magician Girl from my graveyard.
He really likes them in these two.
I get to
Then again,
select
it's
a
Yugi.
spell card from my deck, and I choose.
If we ever see
Dark
Yugi versus Kaiba
Burning
again, I want to
Attack.
see him running the new Magnet Warrior support.
But it's not staying face down.
Or Phantom Beast just to use Gazelle and stuff support. It'd be something different. Wouldn't be good, but it'd be different.
My Dark Burning Attack destroys all monsters on your field, Kaiba.
Nice.
All of them?
That's right.
Didn't we already do this?
You have no.
Oh, it has a Dark
monsters
Burning
left
Attack,
on your
different from
field.
Dark Burning Magic.
That may be. By destroying my Deep Eyes White Dragon.
Its Raigeki effect activates.
Deep Eyes White Dragon has another effect?
Welcome to modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything has 19 effects.
On your field are destroyed.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Meanwhile, Zark's staying there with 38 effects. At least the anime version.
My Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl may be destroyed. But my turn is just beginning. I activate Card of Sanctity.
Why he was sitting on this, I don't know, but then again, with anime cards Sanctity, you guys just want to get the most amount of, you know, pluses.
I've drawn Palladium.
I would love if it turns out the anime did not green like this, so they actually get Konami in trouble. Just like, we own you to make this anime, you can't hit us.
Come forth, Mahad.
That'd be funny.
Next, I activate a ritual spell card, Chaos Force.
Uh-oh.
By banishing the level 7 Dark Magician from my graveyard, I can now ritual summon an even more powerful spellcaster. I banish the Dark Magician from my graveyard to call forth my ritual monster, Magician of Chaos. Next,
Jeez.
I activate Upstart Goblin.
Yep.
This card increases your life points by 1,000 and lets me draw a card. But first, I'll chain the effect of my Magician of Chaos. Once per turn, if a spell or trap card
Just call
or
it the
effect
Magician of
is
Max
activated
Chaos,
while
because, you
Magician
know,
of
Chaos Max.
is on the field, I can target one card on the field and destroy it. Now, Magician of Chaos, strike down Kaiba's face-down card on the left.
Mirror Force Launcher, no!
My ring of destruction.
Uh-oh!
I chain it to the effect of your Magician of Chaos and target your magician.
So we got the OCG artwork.
My ring of destruction.
Hey, tell it's covered in grenades.
And when it does, we'll both take damage equal to the attack points of your magician. That means we each lose 2,500 life.
But Kaiba's about to get a 1,000 life point boost.
I activate the effect of the Palladium Oracle Mana in my graveyard.
Another effect?
Palladium Oracle Mana has an effect in the graveyard?
Since you targeted a spellcaster on my field, I can special summon Palladium Oracle Mana from my graveyard. Return to my field.
Okay.
Oh, no!
Now that she's on my field, my level 7 or larger or higher
Or
spellcasters
larger.
can't be destroyed by card effects.
Nice.
That makes my Magician of Chaos
Reminds me
immune
of Destiny
to your
Hero
ring
Decider.
You know what that means, Kaiba? Now my
His
magician
anti-burn effect,
and
which
my
comes in
life
handy more
points
than I like to admit.
Now that that's taken care of,
Mana diffuses the
my
bomb.
upstart goblin can finally resolve. I'll increase your life points by 1,000 to draw a card from my deck.
Kaiba still gets pissed because he's a petty little shit.
It's over, Kaiba. Even though you still have 5,000 life points, my magicians have a combined attack power of 7,000. Mana, Mahad, and Magician of Chaos attack Kaiba directly and end this duel.
This didn't work against Noah, why would it work against Kaiba?
That would end the duel. If it weren't for my face-down card, that is...
Negate attack.
I activate Negate Attack.
Dang it! Hey, you can see it's just like, come
and your
on.
battle phase immediately ends.
Well done, Kaiba. You bought yourself another turn. But I still
It's like
have
Kaiba's little
3
thank
powerful
you.
magicians on my field, and you're left with nothing. It's your move.
I draw. Yugi, I maybe have nothing on my field, but thanks to your card of sanctity, my hand is full. First, I'll activate
Be a
this
real dick
spell
move. It turns out
card,
he ran out
Forbidden
of
Chalice.
cards due to the
This card lets me negate
card of
the
demise.
effect of one monster on the field and increase its attack by 400. I'll target your Palladium Oracle Mana. I don't want its pesky effect getting in the way with the rest of my turn.
Yeah.
Next,
That's why
I
some people
activate
still run
Dragon's
Chalice for
Mirror.
that reason. Oh great.
This spell card
Yugi.
lets me fusion summon a dragon from my extra deck by banishing its fusion materials from my graveyard. I banish Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon and 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons from my graveyard.
Oh, no.
Come forth, Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon!
Oh jeez.
Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon?
My Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon has 4,500 attack points and 3,800 defense points.
What were you
Just
expecting?
like my Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. But unlike my ordinary Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon,
This one has an
this
effect.
new and improved version is an effect monster. If I
Not unlike
fusion
Neo
summon it
Blue
by
Eyes
using
Ultimates.
Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon as a fusion material once per turn, my Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon can destroy 3 cards on your field.
I don't
Since
think
that's
that's
how I
accurate,
summon,
but I also
that's how I
can't
summoned it,
disprove.
I'll activate that effect. Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. Destroy all 3 of Yugi's monsters.
From where I stand, I thought it was destroyed for each alternative. But then again, anime effect, I guess.
My monsters may be gone, but their legacy will live on.
Activates the
I
legacy of the
activate
duelist.
effects of all 3 of my monsters.
Oh boy.
First, when my Palladium Oracle mana is destroyed, I get to special summon Dark Magician from my hand, deck, or graveyard.
You don't have a Dark Magician in your hand, deck, or
I know I don't have one on my
I've
deck.
studied up on your deck and your strategies, Yugi.
True.
And I know that you only have 1 Dark Magician, and you banished it with Chaos form.
Don't I? Look again, Kaiba. While my Magician of Chaos is on my field or is in my graveyard,
It
its
counts
name
as Dark
becomes
Magician.
The Dark Magician.
Hey,
That means
hey.
I can special summon
Nice
it
one.
with Mahad's
What?
effect. Next, I use the effect of Palladium Oracle Mana. Since she's destroyed,
Come
I get
back,
to
Dark
special
Magician
summon
Girl.
Dark Magician Girl from my hand, deck, or graveyard. Return, Dark Magician Girl. Finally, I use the effect of my Magician of Chaos. Since you destroyed it by battle or by card,
Regardless if
effect,
it came
after
back.
it was ritual summoned to the field, I get to special summon. I get to special summon 1 Chaos or Blackluster Soldier ritual monster from my hand.
Oh jeez.
Ignoring its summoning condition. Come forth, Magician of Black Chaos Max.
Oh boy, this is the
My
max thing I was
3
thinking of.
magicians have been replaced by 3 more.
For now.
Every time I
But
wipe
won't
them
last
out,
on
they
the
keep
field
coming
long.
back!
I banish the King of Dragons and Deep Eyes White Dragon from my graveyard.
Soul
to
Purity and
special
Light.
Summon Chaos Emperor Dragon, Envoy of the End.
And Kaiba is 110% done!
My Chaos Emperor Dragon has 3,000 attack points, and I can special summon it simply by banishing a dark.
He then summons Yatagarasu. No, Kaiba, the errata was made in order to prevent this from happening!
Monster, and Deep Eyes White Dragon is a light monster. They're the perfect pair for summoning this powerful dragon. Next, I activate this spell card, Dimension Fusion.
Uh-oh.
By
Ooh.
paying 2,000 life points, this card
Why do you
lets
wait?
us special summon to the field as many banished monsters as possible. Return to the field, Deep Eyes White Dragon, Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon,
Or
and
regular
2
Blue
more
Eyes.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
And there's still a Blue Eyes in graveyard for Deep Eyes to sap the attack points of.
You have 6 monsters on the field. You can only
That-
have up to 5 monsters on the field.
That's the power of the
Explain
extra
yourself, Kaiba.
monster zone.
I guess you aren't familiar with the latest dueling rules, Yugi. Ordinarily, a duelist could only have 5 monsters on the field in their main monster zone.
Did you really now realize, wait a minute, why is that alternative a little closer than usual?
Has access to an extra monster zone, specifically for monsters special summoned from the extra deck. As you can see,
Kaiba-
my Blue Eyes
Yugi
Alternative
then
Ultimate
linked summons
Dragon was
Decode
special
Talker.
summoned
What?
From the extra deck, it's in the extra monster zone. That leaves room for
There's only
5
one choice.
dragons on
Come
the
forth,
field.
Firewall Dragon!
6.
Incredible. But I'm not out of this duel yet, Kaiba. Thanks to your Dimension Fusion, I special summon my banished Dark Magician and Dark Magician of Chaos back to the field.
Again, every time I knock them down, they keep getting back
Now
up.
that our monsters are back on the field, their effects activate. I'll use my Deep Eyes White Dragon's effect to copy the 2,400 attack points of the Luster Dragon 2 in my graveyard.
This one still have Blue Eyes
My
left, but
Dark
maybe I'm
Magician of
misremembering.
Chaos's effect also activates.
I mean, it just felt like
my
something
summon,
different.
allowing me to return a special card from my graveyard to my hand.
Pot of Greed?
Return Card of Sanctity.
Okay,
Now my
I can't blame you.
enter into battle. Deep Eyes White Dragon, attack and destroy Yugi's Magician of Chaos.
I got like 2100 defense.
Dragon, attack and destroy Magician of Black Chaos Max. Blue Eyes
Didn't even get to
Alternative
say
White
hi.
Dragon, attack
barely got to
and
say hi, I should
destroy
say.
Dark Magician of Chaos. And
Thanks for
Blue
all the
Eyes
grunts,
White
Yugi.
Dragons Attack
Vanished
and
again.
destroy Yugi's Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl. Double White Lightning attack! Fortunately for you, since my ultimate dragon uses effect this turn, it can't attack.
Well, that's good
But
at least.
I still have 6 monsters on my field, and you have 0. In a duel between the two of us, our fields look exactly the way I'd expect them to look, Yugi. I set 2 cards face down and end my turn.
Yugi's backup is up against the wall, meaning he has the
I
advantage.
draw. First, I set 3 cards face down.
Oh boy, I saw one of them.
Next, I activate Card of Sanctity.
He's bluffing with one of them.
Once again,
Oh.
we each draw until we have 6 cards in our hand.
I want one of these to end via
I'm
deck
not
out.
done
I'm
drawing
serious.
cards yet, Kaiba.
If this
Now,
duel ends
I
via deck
activate
out, I will forgive the fact that it's
Pot
Yugi
of
versus
Desire.
Kaiba again.
I banish the top 10 cards of my deck face down.
I know that would be very anticlimactic, but it would be different.
You'll need all the cards you can get.
I'll continue my turn by activating a new spell card. Ledger of Ledger Domain. This
What?
card lets me banish the top 3 cards of my deck face down. Then, during my third standby phase, after activating this card, I get to add 3 of those banished cards to my hand.
Huh. It's a super gold
I
sarcophagus.
have you exactly where I want you, Kaiba.
Of course you
I
do.
activate my face down card, Polymerization.
I love how he can perfectly pronounce
fuse
Ledger of
together
Ledger Domain, but
my
he can't
crystal
pronounce
seer,
third standby face. But then again, I guess
Magician,
everyone has their off
Apprentice
face. And
Illusion
oh
Magician,
no!
Mystical Elf, and Droll and Lockbird.
Why do you run that? Oh no, now my
5
Trickstar
monsters.
reincarnation
I
is
fusion
useless.
summon
No, I know again, he was going to use
Quintet
Card of
Magician.
Sanctity with Droll and Lockbird.
My
Oh,
Quintet
jeez.
Magician can be fusion summoned by combining any 5 spellcasters. And unfortunately for you, as soon as it strikes the field, its effect activates. Since it was summoned by combining the spellcasters with different names, all cards on your field are destroyed. Quintet Magician, strike down all of Kaiba's monsters and the cards in his back row.
Hang on. I activate my trap card. Gift of the Mystical Elf.
Oh boy, this card.
This card increases my life points by 300 for each.
I don't know why
monster
Kaiba
on
keeps
both
this, but I
sides
guess
of
with all the new
field.
cards, you gotta keep some
If
classics
there are
around
7
too.
monsters on the field, I gain 2,100 life points.
You may have gotten a life points boost, but your monsters and remaining back row card are still destroyed.
Oh no!
Shadow spell.
What's this? Your ultimate dragon is still on the field.
That's right. You
Deep
may have
Eyes
destroyed
effect
the rest of my
didn't
monsters,
go off.
but my Blue Eyes alternative ultimate
Yeah,
dragon
Quintet's immune
has
probably
another
anyway.
effect.
Of course it
My
does.
ultimate
Why
dragon
wouldn't it?
can't be targeted
Can't-
or destroyed
Green's
by your
like,
card
really?
effects. That means your Quintet Magician's effect is powerless against it.
Yeah.
Even so, your other 5 monsters are now gone.
Which reminds me, I activate the effect of my Deep Eyes White Dragon. As you already know, since it's destroyed, so are all of the monsters on your field. Say goodbye to your Quintet Magician.
It's a bit too early for that, Kaiba.
Yeah.
I guess you aren't aware of my Quintet Magician's other effect.
Other effect?
Like your Blue Eyes alternative ultimate dragon, my Quintet Magician can't be destroyed by card effects. That means your Deep Eyes White Dragon's effect is powerless against it. Ah! And like your ultimate dragon, my Quintet Magician has 4,500 attack points, which means our 2
Suicide.
monsters are evenly matched. But before they clash, I'm summoning Sangan to the field.
How do you have any cards left in your hand?
Now, Quintet Magician, attack and destroy.
Wait, why are we using
Kaiba's
Holly?
ultimate dragon.
Blue
I think
Eyes
that thing's a little
alternative
late.
Ultimate Dragon counterattack.
Your dragon
magician
is destroyed.
Nice timing.
Now, Sangan.
Direct attack.
Kaiba directly. Since Sangan has 1,000 attack points, you lose 1,000 life points.
This reminds me of Yugi versus Noah, where Yugi just
I am
attacks
my
directly
turn.
with Karibo
I draw.
because he had nothing else.
I activate Pot of Greed. This card lets me
It's not even
draw
worth the
2
pop
cards
anymore.
from my deck. Next,
Anything that just
I
means people are
activate
invested in the duel, so
Swing
that's
of
good.
Memories.
Oh, Sangan's late too. And it's played by Rebecca. God damn it, I got my Rebecca versus his Rebecca Hopkins in here somehow.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I'm halfway to quitting Yu-Gi-Oh! God damn it, now we just need Johnny
I
Steps and I'm
activate
out.
the effect of my Neo Kaiser
And then Johnny
Glider.
Steps comes in. I'll take over
I
this duel,
discard
Kaiba.
from
Goodbye,
my
everyone.
hand, along with one other monster, I can special summon another normal monster from my graveyard. I discard my Neo Kaiser Glider and Kaiser Vorse Raider.
Well, at least everyone's invested in the duel, I guess.
Return to me, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now, my Neo Kaiser Glider's other effect activates, and it's sent to the graveyard. All monsters you control lose 500 attack points until the end phase.
Oh, boy.
That means your Sangan is down to just 500 attack.
This is going to hurt.
And my turn isn't even close to being finished, Yugi. I activate polymerization.
Oh, boy.
I
Oh,
fuse the
God
Blue
damn
Eyes
it.
White Dragon in my hand with the 2 on my field.
Oh, dang, nabbits.
Come forth, Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
Going with the other alternative Blue Eyes Ultimate
My
version.
new dragon has 4,500
New?
attack
You
points.
showed this off in our
You'll finish
2016
Yugi.
duel.
Neo Blue Eyes
I think once it's been
Ultimate
3 years,
Dragon.
it stops being
Attack
new.
Yugi Sangan and end this duel.
I activate my trap card, Magic Cylinder. This card negates your monster's attack and inflicts damage to your life points equal to your monster's
I always
attack
side
points.
deck that
And
fucker
since
for
your
a reason.
monster
No one's got
has
any back row
4,500
destruction
attack
nowadays,
points,
so
but you
why
only
not?
have 4,100 life points. This duel
You activate
is
Mirror Force,
over.
people are going to have a fuck ton of floating effects. If you activate Magic Cylinder, they're just going to get hurts.
You're so predictable. I knew you'd try something like that, Yugi. That's why I was prepared. I activate Diffusion from my hand.
Ah.
This card
Well, at least that
sends
one
my
guy liked
ultimate
it.
Dragon back into 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons that were used to summon it. Your Magic Cylinder is rendered powerless.
I'm never going to be able to resolve this thing, am I?
Now I have 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons.
I think he did against... No, he didn't do it against Yusa either, because...
Blue Eyes White Dragon, attack and destroy Yugi Sangan.
If you want to destroy my Sangan,
You'll have to find
you
him
have to find
first.
him first. I
Sangan's a
activate
magician
magical
now,
hat.
everybody. Or maybe we're going with the
My
actual
Sangan is
real-life
hiding
effect.
under one of those 4 hats.
Or not.
And before your dragons can get to my life points, you'll have to find my Sangan. Take your best shot, Knight.
Blue Eyes White Dragon, attack the rightmost hat.
That's a miss.
Now my second Blue Eyes. gets
We're not
to
showing the
attack.
field because
Attack
he's
the
not
middle
done setting
hat.
up the field. I don't know if he might hit Sangan by accident.
Better luck next time.
Fine. My third Blue Eyes White Dragon can still attack. Attack the hat on the left.
You finally destroyed my Sangan, but unfortunately for you,
Its floating
that
effect activates.
its effect. Now I can add any monster with 1,500 or fewer attack points from my deck to my hand. I choose Curry Bandit. Since it's obvious that my last hat is empty, and all 3 of your dragons have already attacked, I'll dispel my final hat.
You may have survived one more turn, Yugi, but there's no way you'll win this duel.
So the fact that
I
magical
set
hats
one
is
card
still
face
kind of
down,
played nowadays
and a
because it has got
in defense mode.
can't help get floating effects off. Like I've seen Ancient Gears run magical
I
hats
draw. I begin my
and Harpy
turn
ladies.
by summoning Curry Bandit.
Like it's not
to the field.
completely dead. It's only mostly
Now,
dead.
I tribute it to activate its effect. Curry Bandit's effect
Laughed.
lets me reveal the top 5 cards of my deck. Any spell or trap cards revealed are added to my hand.
Anime effect, everybody.
Any monsters revealed are sent to the graveyard. I reveal Overdone Burial,
Oh, jeez.
Diffusion Wave Motion,
Spell.
Magic Formula,
Spell.
Electromagnetic Turtle,
Monster.
and Clear Karibo.
Monster.
My electromagnetic turtle and clear Karibo are sent to the graveyard, but the rest of the cards are added to my hand.
What about that super gold sock you activated
Next,
earlier?
I discard Sorcerer of Dark Magic from
They
my
must need
hand
another turn.
to
Oh,
activate
you still have that thing?
Overdone Burial. I can activate Overdone Burial by discarding a monster from my hand. Then, Overdone Burial special summons a monster from my graveyard.
Was it
with a
called
level
Legion of
lower
Legendary or something
than
like that?
level of the discarded monster. The effect of the monster I special summon with Overdone Burial has its effect negated. Since I discarded my level 9 Sorcerer of Dark Magic to activate Overdone Burial, I can special summon my level 7 Magician of Chaos back to the field.
Not going with the max version?
Next, I equip my Magician of Chaos with Magic Formula. This spell card increases my spellcaster's attack points by 700.
Well, it's the Dark Magicians, but we've already established that the ritual Dark Magician counts as Dark Magician.
The strongest monster on the field.
You may have the strongest monster on the field, but my monsters still outnumber yours 4 to 1.
That's where Diffusion Wave Motion activates.
I give up 1,000 life points to activate Diffusion Wave Motion. Diffusion Wave Motion forces a level 7 or higher spellcaster on my field
you play an
to
anime
attack
scene?
all monsters you control. Plus, the effects of any monsters destroyed by their attacks can't activate and are negated. Your 4 to 1
Oh, you wanna know how lazy these pictures are? These are picked straight right out of Duel Links. The only difference is they're not in a corner.
I'll start with a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Then again, I guess if you have the assets, you might as well reuse them where you can.
Another Blue Eyes. And now, your third Blue Eyes.
Come on.
Finally.
Get your game on! Come on, you gotta play your cards right. He just starts singing the GX theme. Giant germ. What are you laughing
What's
about?
so funny?
Oh, listen. By destroying my giant germ, you fell right into my trap.
Impossible. Your giant germ's effect is negated thanks to the effect of my diffusion wave motion.
I wasn't trying to use my giant germ's effect, Yugi.
Oh no! The anime version of Crush Card!
This card. Crush Card Virus!
Nani?
What have you done, Kaiba?
I activate Crush Card Virus.
Trying to infect your deck with a germ, Yugi. I wanted to infect it with a virus. The deadliest virus in all of Duel Monsters. And it looks
A
like
pestilence, if you will. 049 would love it.
If you destroy one of my dark monsters with 1,000 or fewer attack points in battle, I can activate this.
I'm kind of surprised you didn't bring out Soggy the Dark
my
Clown.
giant germ is a dark fiend with 1,000 attack points, it fits the bill. As we speak, my Crush Card.
But I don't like bills. Bill Nye can go right ahead and piss off.
For the rest of this duel, any monster in your hand that has a draw with 1,500 or more attack points is immediately destroyed. Plus, any monster on your field with 1,500 or more attack points is immediately destroyed. And don't even think about special summoning any monsters with 1,500 or more attack points, Yugi, because guess what? They'll be immediately destroyed too.
This can't be.
You fell right into my trap, Yugi. Attacking
The only
my
place
giant
they're
germ
safe
with
is
your
in the
Magician of
extra
Chaos
deck,
marks
without
the
me summoning
beginning
them, of
the
course.
end for you, and the first victim of my trap card is your Magician of Chaos. Since it's on the field right now,
At the very
and has
least,
way
my
more than
magic
1,500
formula will
attack
activate.
points, guess what? It's immediately destroyed.
This is becoming Kaiba's catchphrase.
Magician.
Face it, Yugi. Without access to your best cards, you don't stand a chance. Not even the Egyptian gods.
Kaiba then bricks for the
now.
next 12 turns so you can attack directly with
He's right,
Celtic Guardian.
We just lost our best strategies. How are we going to win this? It doesn't look good, Yugi. But we have to trust our deck.
Isn't a card demises
Can't
with
give up.
like effect gonna trigger soon? Yeah. Like its
When
cost.
my Magician of Chaos was destroyed, so was my magic formula. And when my magic formula is sent from my field to the graveyard, I gain 1,000 life points.
1,000 more life points will make no difference at all, Yugi. Not anymore.
I gave you
Nothing
1,000
will
life
stop
points.
The Crush Card Virus from tearing apart your deck, and nothing will stop me from winning.
I remember when in the anime you had to send all monsters with 1,500 or more attacks straight from the deck to the graveyard. Which they kind of brought back in a sense with Grinning Grave Virus.
You ended your turn without a single card on your field, but I guess that's the best you can do with my Crush Card Virus devastating your deck. I assure you, Yugi, my turn will be far more impressive. First, I activate Pot of Extravagance.
Oh boy.
I banish 6 random cards face down from my extra deck to draw 2 cards.
I'm imagining now it's
Now,
3 of that, like,
for the rest
Battle
of the
Ox and
turn,
Mystic
I
Horseman
can't draw
fusing Rabbit
cards from my
Horseman.
deck, but
And,
that won't be a
I don't
problem.
know, an XYZ,
Chaos
like,
Form.
Dragon Can stuff.
This card didn't do
Oh,
you a
great.
lot of good, Yugi, but I'll make sure to make better use of it. I banish a Blue Eyes White Dragon from my graveyard to ritual summon Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon from my hand.
It is even the downgrade version.
4,000 attack points.
That's right, Yugi. And it also has a couple of effects that you might want to hear about. First,
Not that they're going to be
my
relevant.
Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon can't be targeted or
I
destroyed
like the
by
attention to
your
detail of
card
that guy's
effects.
actually checking the Chaos Max.
Any
He probably knows
targeted
it by
attack
heart by
with
now,
defense
but
position
hey, at least a
monster,
nice attention to
it
detail to make
inflicts
sure Yugi's
double
actually checking.
piercing battle damage.
Double, you say?
Incredible.
That sounds
It's
very
over,
balanced.
Yugi. Since you only have 3,000 life points left, one direct attack will finish you off.
Did you not hear what I
Blue
know
Eyes
with Curry
Chaos
Bandits?
Max Dragon, attack Yugi directly and end this duel.
It's not over yet, Kaiba.
Max
I activate
Lightning!
the effect of the clear Karibo in
Ah,
my
not
graveyard.
using that one then. Saving Electromagnetic Turtle for later?
By banishing it from my graveyard, I get to draw 1 card from my deck. If it's a monster, I can special summon it to the field. I draw. I've drawn Karibo. Instead of special
Holy
summoning
but
to
a
the
goalie.
field,
I'll keep it.
I'll activate its effect. I discard it from my hand to take no battle damage from your
I think this has
Blue
been in
Eyes
every
Chaos Max
Yugi
Dragon.
duel a Karibo moment.
Face it, Yugi.
But hey, he's a
You're
classic.
delaying the
The
inevitable
original
defeat.
hand trap,
You have no
everybody.
cards in your hand
Don't
or
at
on your
me.
field.
It may not be a good hand trap, but it's the
Defeating my
OG
Blue Eyes
hand
Chaos
trap.
Max Dragon will be impossible. Maybe you could have defeated it if your monsters weren't infected with my Crush Card Virus. But with my Crush Card Virus,
Hey,
in
my
effect,
clear.
you don't
Hey, my
stand a
Karibo has
chance.
less than 1,500 attack, so it's fine. And I guess you just want to save Electromagnetic Turtle for later, just in case of a more dire emergency. You know, like a field full of monsters.
His Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. Maybe not, but we can still find a way to win. It's like you said.
Yugi then activates a fuck ton of burn cards.
I draw. I activate Draw of Fate.
What?
If my life points are lower than yours, and you control the strongest monster on the field, I can activate my Draw of Fate spell card. This card lets me select 3 cards from my
Must
deck
be.
and put them on the top of my deck in random order. Then, I get to draw 1 of those cards. And for the rest of the turn, I can't set any spell or trap cards, and can't activate more than 1 card or effect.
It's Risk.
Clever move, Yugi. By manipulating your next 3 draws.
Surprised
you
Legend of
guarantee that you won't
Legionnaire
draw a
hasn't activated
monster
yet.
except
Legionnaire.
for my Crush Card Virus. But if
no
you
idea
think
what
that
that
will
is,
be
besides
enough to
making me
save
cringe.
you in this duel,
I don't know how I'm
man,
making that sound.
your delusion.
I draw a card with my Draw of Fate. I end my turn.
Nothing?
Another turn
Is
wasted.
that what guys like, oh god, we know the hype is coming.
I draw.
It's just a matter of waiting for it.
I activate Monster Reborn. This card lets me special summon a monster from either graveyard. I choose my Blue Eyes alternative, Ultimate Dragon. Remember my Ultimate Dragon? It has 4,500 attack points, 3,800 defense points, and it can't be targeted or destroyed by your card effects.
Oh, right, him. I
Alongside
completely
my
forgot him.
Chaos Max Dragon, I'd say
What kind of
your
picture
odds
is
of
that?
winning have just been cut in
Maybe
half.
probably just some generic
But
design thing.
what's half of 0 anyway? Blue Eyes alternative.
What's half of
Ultimate
0?
Dragon.
Fuck,
Attack
divided by
Yugi
0
directly
again!
And end this duel.
This duel isn't over yet, Kaiba.
We both know
I
that.
activate the effect of my electromagnetic turtle. By banishing it from my graveyard, I end the battle phase. It looks like I'll be getting another turn.
For a moment, it looked like it actually
Go ahead
fixed
and
the,
take another
fit the,
turn.
you know,
Your
dub.
last pathetic card.
This is it. There's only one card we can draw here to turn this duel around. What if we don't draw it, Pharaoh? We can't think of that. It's like your grandfather always says, we just have to trust in the heart of the card.
Yes! Gazelle, the king of mythical beasts! Just what I needed!
You're right. Heart of the cards. Guide me. I draw.
I drew Torike!
Since these turns
Griffer,
have
the
passed,
one help I needed.
since I activated my ledger of ledger domain.
Meanwhile, we completely forgot about Kaiba's card of demise. It really has really just been 4 turns. This duel feels like it's been happening longer than it has.
I need to defeat you, Kaiba.
Or maybe they just forgot.
Bluffing.
That happens sometimes with these scripts. You just forget
I
things.
activate this spell card. Burial from a different dimension. This card allows me to return 3 banished cards.
It puts back
to their
electromagnetic
owner's
turtle and all
graveyard.
that stuff.
I'll use
Yugi, that's
to
once
return
per duel.
the White Stone of Ancient,
Actually, I don't think it is.
Blue Eyes White Dragon, and the King of Dragons to your graveyard.
Why are you returning my stuff?
Next, I activate Soul Release.
Did you put it back to banish it again just because you could?
From any graveyards, I banish Giant Germ from your graveyard and banish Mystical Elf, Troll and Lockenbird, Karibo, and Old Vindictive Magician from my graveyard.
Okay, what are we doing? I'm genuinely curious.
Are you planning?
I'm good. Good
You're
question,
about
Kaiba.
to find out. I discard Dark Magic Twin Burst from my hand to activate Double Spell.
Okay.
By discarding a spell card from my hand, Double Spell.
You're gonna use Dimension
Select a spell
Fusion.
card in your graveyard and activate it on my side of the field. I choose your Dimension Fusion.
You put the cards back in the graveyard in order to ensure that he couldn't get another Blue Eyes and Ancients out.
To special summon
Clever
as many
combo,
banished monsters
Yugi.
as possible.
Have you forgotten that any monster you summon with more than 1,500 attack points will be immediately destroyed?
Maybe.
I'm not planning to summon any monsters with more than 1,500 attack points, Kaiba. I special summon Clear Karibo, Electromagnetic
300.
Turtle, Mystical Elf, Troll, and Lockenbird,
Give it some time
and
to catch up.
Karibo.
So got
Since each of
300s
these
and 800
monsters
and
have
some
fewer than
zeros.
1,500 attack points, they're all unaffected by your Crush Card virus. And since your Giant Germ is banished from the duel, you must special summon it to your field.
Fine. I'll summon it in attack mode.
Because it's stronger than all of Yugi's monsters, might as well.
Right where I want you.
Impossible! What's the last card in your hand?
I tribute Clear Karibo, Electromagnetic Turtle, Mystical Elf, Droll, and Lockbird.
What the fuck
and
is this
Karibo.
monster?
I've told you once, and I'll tell you again, Kaiba. My deck has no pathetic cards.
Nice callback.
But once again, it does contain the unstoppable Exodia!
What?
Come forth, Exodia, the legendary defender!
What the fuck?
Exodia? How can this be?
Kaiba be like, not
Exodia, the
again!
legendary defender is a new addition to my deck.
No duh.
I can tribute summon it by tributing the monsters from my field, and if I do, Exodia the Legendary Defender gains attack points and defense points equal to the total attack points of the monsters tributed. I carefully selected the monsters to tribute so that their combined attack points, our total, is higher than that of the stats of your Giant Germ, but lower than 1,500. Since 2 of the monsters I tributed have 0 attack points,
It's gonna have 1,400 attack points.
300 attack points.
Because
And the
Mystical Elf has
last one
800.
Has 800 attack points. My Exodia, the Legendary Defender, has 1,400 attack points.
It is explicitly an
making it
FU
unaffected
Kaiba.
by
This is
your
like when you
Crush
summon
Card
Celtic
virus.
Guardian with the same scenario.
That Exodia is nothing like the real thing. Its feeble stats just barely make it strong enough.
Do you know
to
what
defeat
type
my
giant germ is?
On my next turn, my 2 dragons will wipe out Exodia, as well as whatever is left of your life points.
There won't be a next turn, Kaiba. Exodia, the legendary defender, also has a special effect. When it destroys a dark fiend in battle, I automatically win the duel. And since your giant germ
Kaiba.
is a dark fiend...
No way!
Way!
Yes, way! The very monster you relied on to infect my deck with the Crush Card virus was also the weak link that has assured your defeat, Kaiba. Now, all I have to do to win this duel is attack your giant germ with Exodia, the legendary defender.
But I won't do that. That'd be a dick move.
Exodia, obliterate!
Kaiba be like, no, not my gun! And now after Yugi's insta-win...
I can't believe I lost.
No, you just did.
Don't be upset, Kaiba. It was an incredible duel that I'll never forget. And
until the next
everyone
one.
watching it.
Everyone looking forward to the 2022 rematch?
That's what I'm afraid of.
That's what I'm afraid of too,
We created
Kaiba.
an incredible
Oy.
memory for ourselves and for the people around us. Our duel was a total success.
It sure was an exciting duel, but I wanted to win the title. This was my chance, my redemption.
When Yu-Gi-Oh dies, Kaiba, then you could be king
You'll
of
have
games.
plenty of time to figure that out.
Even then, that's
planning
debatable.
for our next unforgettable duel. But for now, let's not forget that no one is here for us, Kaiba. Everyone is
Damn
here
straight.
for them. We're all here to see which 2019 World Championship competitor will earn the right to be called World Champion.
You're right, Yugi. Now it's...
And that's how that ends, but at least we came to a conclusion on that one, not just duel's over, go home. Well, at least it was a more interesting duel than Joey versus Shizu, which was just kind of a what the fuck factor. I'm still original series out, honestly, and I think everyone in the crowd is too, because you can tell considering they had no reaction. We have a Reigns English dub coming out. Can't we just have Yugi versus Playmaker if you feel you have, and I mean have to have Yugi in their summer or some original character? Just let them cross over with the new shit. Can we at least have that? No. Next year's gonna be freaking Rebecca Hopkins versus just... I never... They're gonna have to run out of crosswords. But next year, Odeon makes a successful return. And then the entire crowd goes, why? Not that they have a problem with Odeon, just why? Odeon versus Yugi, the epic duel that we never got, or never wanted, rather. That's Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes. At least the scripted duels are still good duels at the very least, and that's really what they're there for to be, just push the cards, so... They're doing their job, I can't argue with that one. Oh, at least it was a good duel. See ya!